Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by L&K Productions. Can't hear me now. I bet they can hear me on. Boy, that's going to be hot. Ooh, that's going to be hot. Let's see if that's any better. All right. So Zoom should be decent, and I'm hoping YouTube turned out decent. I forgot I recorded a couple of movies over here. Yeah, I'm still adjusting it along dong. It was warm. Still is pretty hot. That looks pretty good right there. So now I got to make sure I get Zoom to go through. So if I could get an audio test from Zoom, please. You're good, but you're not here. So hold on. I got to make that adjustment too. All right. And now everybody should be good.
Drinking wine studio.
Yep. It looks good. By the mixer, it looks good. So, and I'm getting 2 thumbs up from Tony Wallow. Mike Perrin says, yes, it's good. And LD said, thanks for the volume adjustment. So, good. I see Greg's joined us. Alex has joined us. Jim was here briefly. Chris is with us. Good evening, gentlemen. Oh, I got to go do something that I was told last night I couldn't do. But I'm going to do it again anyway because I think I can do it. Does anyone?
Done.
Uh-oh, what happened? There we
See?
go. See, it's working. Now, I will ask someone that said this couldn't be done to jump over to their Facebook and see if it just posted that I am currently streaming live, please. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
And Alex looks like he's got to figure out how to say, yes, it's streaming live.
Well, of course, it's not the first thing I see when I open my Facebook.
Well, of course not.
I guess it should just be on my main.
It should be. It's on mine, so I know it's good. There's no big deal. I just wanted you to.
I see it 1 minute ago.
Right.
YouTube.
About right. So, oh wait, you know what? I know what the problem is. I was trying to figure out what the hell.
I see a typo though. I see a typo though.
You see a typo.
Yes.
Can you not give me credit for one thing?
Yes.
What's the typo?
You said 2 week. It's 2 weeks.
Okay, we've had this conversation about. I speak English. I don't give a flying flip if I'm grammatically correct or not, Mrs. K Jr.
Yeah, it says you're live.
And it also has a mistake because I didn't put 2 weeks. I put 2 week. I can't help it. Joshy talk wore off on me, and I say 2 week for 2 weeks. Doggone it. Like being in a foreign country. I'll have to kind of get a picture of the volume settings right now because I'm starting to do a little bit of work outside of this using OBS, and I have to change some volume settings around. So it's all good. We got it fixed. Somebody's tired.
That's me.
So just so everybody knows, other than Ken, because he already knows, I didn't get a response from the job today. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully Thursday, maybe
Maybe Friday.
Friday wouldn't be. I mean, Friday's good, but Friday's not good. If that makes any sense.
Hopefully Monday, maybe Tuesday.
Ever the
Well,
optimist, Chris.
like I
Ever
was
the
telling, like I was
optimist.
telling Ken, like I was telling Ken earlier, if Monday shows up and I'm still sitting here without the job, I will assume Monday that I didn't get the job unless, because unless something happened. Because Mondays when I told them I could start, and they seemed perfectly okay with that. They did not question that and say, "Oh no, we need somebody to start sooner," or we need somebody to start later.
Alex, if I was you, I would not call them because a lot of places don't like you to call.
And
No, I'm not calling or emailing. I'm waiting for them to.
Hi, Jim.
So
I'm
how's
not
the new
even-
cup working out, Jim?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Anything that holds my alcohol, I'm happy with. Doesn't take much. But what was I going to say? I have no idea why I'm even here, quite frankly. Last night, I was mostly tossing and turning, taking cat naps. It wasn't good. I don't know why I'm not like exhausted, but for some reason I'm not. And on top of that, I got my COVID booster yesterday. So not only was I tossing and turning and having cat naps, I was also having aches and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's probably
that
a
was
reason
fun.
why you. That's probably a reason why you was tossing and turning me.
Yeah, it
You'll
more
have
than
to-
likely was.
Yeah, you'll have to refresh my memory a bit. A while back, you were having some issues with, I want to say your foot, maybe?
Well, I have had ongoing issues with the foot. It's not gotten any better. I haven't actually gone and seen anybody about it, but it's like I can be fine for a couple of days. Nothing's bothering me. And then there are other days where it's like, this is getting annoying.
Right.
And then the really interesting stuff is when all of a sudden the heel just starts going into this throbbing pain at about a 9 level. And I could be driving when it happens.
Is it your right foot or left foot?
It's a left foot, fortunately.
Yeah, thank goodness.
But
You don't have a
it's like-
clutch?
No,
Okay.
no. I used to when I had one of those little Ford 2, the little Bronco 2s.
Mhm.
I had one of those for a number of years, but no, I'm strictly automatic at this point.
Yeah,
But I don't get what's going on with this thing. At some point it's going to get to a point where I'm actually going to go, look, you guys need to either x-ray this foot or something. Something's going on here. But I haven't reached that stage yet.
Yeah,
Most times I can deal with it. It's not an issue. There are some days when I go through the entire day and it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but I have not had a leg cramp at night or in the morning now for about 3 weeks. Been great. However, with my right leg, it's more consistent now. I get about 2.5, 3 steps in, and I get a partial cramp in my calf. And it matters not how I'm walking. I've actually looked stupid walking around the house going, little stutter steps, cramp. Big steps, cramp. Stutter shuttles, cramp. It does not matter what I do. I get that cramp.
Right.
So, but you know when I didn't notice it? When I was playing golf.
Strange how that is, isn't it?
When I was walking on the golf course, I did not notice it. So, but yes, that is very strange. And like I said, knock on wood, I haven't had a cramp at night or in the morning in about 3 weeks now. So tomorrow night I'll go, guess what I got this morning for 35 minutes?
That's why it's not good to talk too fast.
Do I, Mike?
That's why sometimes it's not good to talk too fast.
Yeah, I know. I just, Long Dog says, remember what I said about leg cramps, especially those at night. Get up as painful as it is and stand on my toes. Oh yeah, I'm going to turn into Ken the ballerina. No.
I know, but I had that problem too.
I'm sorry.
myself.
Ken, what are you? 6'3", 6'4"?
6'4".
6'4". A 6'4" ballerina? I don't think so.
Yeah, with a beard, no less.
Yes, exactly. And a
Yeah,
ponytail. Yeah, and then
yeah,
doesn't have-
ponytail. Exactly. So I got a project given to me today, and I have permission to discuss this with you guys. And any suggestions you have, it's from Doug, and he sent me 6 video clips. I don't know how I'm going to share them so we can get some ideas going. He did give me what he would like to see happen. But then, in typical Doug confused fashion, his next email said, I'm not real keen on this one part, so don't worry about it. Which is fine, because he liked the globe, okay? And he wanted me to take all 6 videos and somehow put them on the globe. I don't know if I can do that or not. I know I can put one for sure. I've got an idea. This is what's scary with me right now. I've learned just enough DaVinci Resolve where I'm dangerous, because I've got an idea where I can
That's an
add a
understatement.
couple things and maybe put multiple images on there, but I don't know until I try it.
Right.
I did a project this afternoon that I'm going to show tomorrow. I'm debating on doing a premiere or not. It turned out really good. I was pretty happy with it.
Kerry
So-
said something about DaVinci Resolve tonight. He said something like, it's not for hobbyists or something. I don't know.
Who,
No,
Carrie?
he thinks the learning curve on it is extremely high, and he's probably not wrong.
On what? DaVinci Resolve?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's extremely high. I will still be learning it a year from now. No doubt in my mind.
And I've learned just enough of it to get me through to edit videos I need to edit, and try not to do anything terribly fancy, which is fine with me.
Yeah. So BH Ringer just put an image in my head that really is going to stick with me for a while.
In a
Hit in a
tutu
tutu
tights.
and tights is not a DaVinci Resolve Kodak moment for me.
No, might be a Kodak nightmare, but no,
Yeah.
not a moment.
Yeah, no worries. You will never see me in A, a tutu, or B, tights, ever.
Ah, come on.
Takes an awful lot of donations with a big lot of zeros behind it for that to happen.
There you go.
I've got my pride, but I also got my price.
There you go. We're not going to reenact the Robin Hood Men in Tights thing, you mean?
We might. I don't know. I actually will let the cat out of the bag a little bit. I do have a green screen project that I'm working on that involves taking the green screen and flipping it to vertical, putting the green screen so that it goes out on the floor a little bit, and then me in the middle of the green screen mimicking something I see on a video. That's all I'm going to say for this point in time.
Yeah, Ken,
Yes.
Mimi was just saying, why you have cramps in your legs?
She was just saying what?
You know why you got cramps in your legs?
Because I'm old and out of shape?
Young.
Huh?
Because you're getting young.
I don't know why I get the cramps. I think it's because I'm old, overweight, and out of shape.
No, she says because you're getting young.
I know. I hear you.
I just got here and you're already talking about me.
Yeah, exactly. We thought you weren't joining tonight. Did I misunderstand your message?
I don't know which one was that?
You
Kids
actually
are not here tonight.
You actually did make a comment in the Zoom homies about 35 plus or 18 plus and 35. I did not understand that message.
Oh, well, I mean, the number 18 comes up with regularity. You said that 18 times, and 35 plus years of experience.
I actually got to use Alex's line tonight for the 18th time on Mrs. K. She's going to work 3 overnight shifts next week, and she wanted me to verify it, and I sent her a picture of it, and I texted her about it and called her about it, and then finally what got her to believe me, I says, for the 18th time, I have showed you 18 times. So yeah, she's going to work Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then Saturday night, overnight of next week. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday could be an extremely long stream in Zoom.
All right.
I got to stay up.
Anyway, if you decide you want some of that stuff from the Filipino store, probably not tomorrow, but probably day after tomorrow, I'm gonna go get a haircut. And it's literally right next door to that store.
Yeah,
If you don't, that's fine too. I
how
mean,
can I put this so that everyone will understand? My decision has been made for me, and it involves a 2 hour and 2 minute drive.
Dear God.
okay. That's fine.
No, I don't like that one. We drove coming home tonight. We took a couple side streets and took some Halloween pictures. I do not like that one, even if I get out of the way. Okay, somebody call the crane. I'm down here stuck.
Is Mrs. K working?
No, she's in there watching TV.
Well, I'm gonna say, give me her phone number and I'll have her get you up with a hat pin.
I should give you the number and have you call her.
Yeah.
She probably wouldn't answer it though, because she wouldn't know she'd recognize it's out of Vegas, but she wouldn't know who it is.
That's all right.
I don't know if this one will churn out. Let's see. Are these succession? Yeah, this should be the last one. Yeah. Not bad. I think Sunday night after the party, we're going to go around and look at some more. There's got to be more. There's one down by her work I saw that I want to check
Okay.
out. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, this is an interesting place. I don't remember its name. It had some strange name to it, but they've got a little restaurant in there as well as a store. So they have a buffet along one side and half a dozen tables that you can sit at to eat Filipino food, and then the rest of it is, quote, an Asian store.
Right. I almost
When
stopped.
I asked her, she said, well, we just have number 3. We don't have number 2. So anyway,
It's hard.
I didn't think that was going to get you out of traveling, even if I was able to get the stuff.
I know. I appreciate it. So I think it's this one.
But
Close enough.
I
I
have
don't
no
mind.
idea how much that stuff ought to cost.
The price you quoted was pretty close to correct.
Okay, I
It's
mean,
pretty pricey.
little bottle or whatever's inside the box for $7.99. So
I'm catching up on chat here, but yeah, he knows I'm a diabetic. Long Dog's making comments about my cramps, which is actually very, very good. The half a banana is not working. Well, I cannot say that 100% accurately. I haven't gotten any in the morning. I haven't gotten any at night. So maybe the half a banana is working, and maybe I need to go to 3/4 of a banana or something.
my mother-in-law used to eat a banana every day. She was diabetic, but she was taking a diuretic.
You remember what she was taking?
No, it's been too many years. But that lowered her potassium level, taking a diuretic, which is why she ate a banana.
Right.
And so my wife was never diabetic, but we always each used to eat a banana in the morning, just, had sort of gotten in the habit of it. And then my wife had too much potassium, so the doctor told her to quit eating a banana in the morning.
Yeah, the half a banana's all right. They put me on diuretics a long time ago. It didn't work out, so I don't take them. I take 2 for my blood pressure, 1 for my diabetes. Yeah, I forget what the other one's for. So, trying to think how I can share this with you guys. Yeah, Alex.
I was gonna say Prime Early Access has a Amazon Early Access, whatever it's called, has the Amazon 980, Samsung 980 drives on sale for $85.
For
I
what
think Greg
size?
beat that deal though.
1
didn't he?
terabyte,
1 terabyte or 2?
one. But you
If it's
can
2,
still
that'd be a
get,
hell of a
it's
deal.
not on early access, but you can still get the WD green 1 terabyte NVMe's for $69.
Do you have to be a Prime member for all of these deals?
Yes.
Okay, well,
I
that leaves me out.
Yeah, I picked up another 5600G for $130 today. Which I will be probably doing a video on swapping that out with the 2200G that's in this system right now.
Greg, what was it you bought? You bought one today too, didn't you?
It was about 4 days ago.
Oh,
It was from Newegg. It was a Samsung 970 EVO plus 500 gigabyte for $67.
Yeah, I was contemplating getting another 2 terabyte NVMe drive because I think I'm having some weird intermittent problem with the one that's in my gaming rig. And I'm not 100% sure if it's the motherboard that's the problem or if it's the drive. And what I want to do is I want to try to do a clone to a different 2 terabyte and see, first of all, if the clone will work, and second of all, does the different drive solve the problem I'm having? So I just haven't, it's not in the budget right now.
Well, I will make you guys feel better. This is a while back. The 970 Evo Plus 1 terabyte that I put in my build, I paid $180 for. Back in fall 2021.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd probably be 2020 or 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, so
and I'll make Jim feel better. At least he hasn't been told that he's the problem.
Oh, you want to ask my wife? I think she might have a different opinion about that.
I've been told that all the computer problems I have is because I'm the problem.
well, this is consistent with all the error messages I used to find in the old IBM mainframe manual. Then, no matter what it was, you get to the place and it said probable user error.
Oh, I wished it was that. I could live with that.
One time I found one and it said probable system error and I fell out of my chair. You know,
Jim,
once out of 20 years of programming mainframes, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean,
Jim,
you've been,
Jim, you said that you got a Ryzen 5 5600G for what?
130.
Yeah, that's what I see. I want to get another one.
yeah, I
wanna put it-
cruised through
I
there. I
wanna-
didn't see anything that didn't do a thing for me.
There
So, but
was
I
a-
did get Amazon today.
Hmm.
I want
Bless
to get
you.
rid of that. I want to get rid of that Ryzen 5 3600 that I was going to make a streaming computer out of. I'd just rather just get one that already has a G in it.
And this thing's just a pain in the ass to open on this box.
Yeah, I got to decide on whether I want to do the swap pre-recorded or do I want to do it live. I mean, it's not that terribly exciting a video in general, but
I got this today.
What is that, a dash cam or something?
no, it's like a little handheld camcorder type of deal.
And a multi-camera kit.
Nope. This is a rangefinder. So that when I hit my tee shot that's 259 yards, I can go to the ball, shoot the pin, and I know how far the shot was and how far I've got till I'm on the green.
Aha.
Or I can
Laser?
stand. Yeah, it's laser. Or I can stand, and it's really accurate. Or I can stand at the tee box and go, how far is that away? Oh, it's 122 yards. Well, the sign says it's 86 yards. So this is going to, knock on wood, hopefully improve my game. We find out
Is that
Thursday.
legal?
It's a gadget.
It is
that
actually.
you Don't go.
It
Okay.
is. Do what, Chris?
A gadget that helps you cheat on golf.
You're not cheating.
Uh,
Only Chris. And the other cool thing about it, it's got rechargeable batteries in it with the USB cord to recharge it. So I do look forward to giving it a shot on the. I played with it all afternoon today outside. Got my tape measure out, measured crap, got it out, measured it. It's relatively accurate. It said it would be accurate within 2 feet. So the problem I have, and I think it's just a question of getting used to it, is when I bring it up to my eye, I'm like, I just cannot get my hand steady to get it on the target. I don't know why. Even I took my glasses off thinking it's because I was hitting the glasses. Even then, I was still just like all over the place. So
so that means it's not going to be useful.
oh, it's going to be very useful. Oh yeah, I'll teach Mrs. K how to use it if nothing else.
Feel all of a sudden I'm in the Star Wars movie. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Oh, and plus,
I hit a ball last week, 242 yards.
Man, I thought I seen you out there on the course.
Probably did.
I started to wave, but then I thought that might not be him. I better not say something. Could explain why the guy didn't answer me. I went, "Hey, George!"
They have
And
a lot of NVMe drives on early Prime deals right now.
Yes, they do. There's a
There's
I can't remember the drive.
There's Western Digital, there's Samsung,
there's a I want to say it's an Intel 670p, I think it is, 2 terabyte. I think it's under 150. I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate or not. I need to go look for it. Hang on. But I was surprised, and unfortunately, it's not in the budget this month. So, otherwise, I would have done it.
and Ken, while Jim looks that up, I want to ask if that gadget they got is a Wi-Fi compatible? If so, what's the speed?
Yeah, what's the internet speed of it?
Let me just double.
I don't think he's listening to us. I think he's busy doing
No, he's
something
probably-
else.
Actually, yes, I am. I heard that. Yeah,
He should-
Okay.
it's
He should
funny.
learn to ignore us.
Yeah.
No, I don't want. I don't want to ignore it. I don't want to ignore you. What I need to learn to ignore
Yeah, here it is. I found it.
is
So
all
actually-
my thoughts I have. Is all my thoughts I have about jobs, especially after I have interviews, because thinking if I just need to learn to ignore all those get all those little thoughts out of my head, because I keep assuming, they say never assume.
Yeah,
Go
here
ahead,
it is.
Jim. You're going to share your screen?
Yeah, it's an Intel 670p actually. It's a 2 terabyte, and it's 129.59. Give me a second.
Hello, Rick.
Hello.
Hi, Rick.
I mean, it may not necessarily be the speediest.
Okay.
It's a Gen 3 drive, but still 2 terabyte for basically $130. I mean, Jesus,
Damn.
you can't beat that.
If I only had a need for that, and I don't,
Right.
I might
Yeah,
buy it.
I
Is that
do,
part
but
of the
there's
Prime
nothing in the
special?
budget. Pardon me?
Is that part of the Prime special?
Yes.
Uh,
You
Yeah,
can
it
see
says
right, you
right
can-
there,
you can see right here, it says Prime
yeah,
Early
yeah.
Access.
Right.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Now, hopefully by the time Black Friday comes around, I'll be able to get a 2 terabyte. It's like I said, I've
Or
got
Cyber
weird,
Monday, rather. Cyber
There's some-
Monday.
there's some weird problem I'm having with my gaming system that I think is the drive, but I'm not 100% sure. And I
Well,
need,
I got the dispute form. They said that they needed to get some more information from me, so I filled it out, and I guess I'm gonna fax it to
So I have a question.
them, get my money back.
Do you think Amazon is doing this because they just got a massive amount of overstocking? They want to get rid of it and get ready for the new stuff, or why do you think this is?
well, part of the issue that is that Intel sold off their at least their solid state drive business,
Right.
SK Hynix. And I think that SK Hynix is just trying to blow out the inventory.
Okay.
I think that's part of what's going on.
So do you think anything will be lower tomorrow than it was today on day 2 of the sale?
No. I'm sure it'll probably be the same price tomorrow, but after tomorrow, the price will probably go back up.
Oh, okay.
What's the cost of a Prime membership these days?
I don't remember.
$14.99.
$16.99, and that's including tax. It's
A month.
Yeah.
A month. It's $7 a month if you get like food stamps, because you're able to
Yeah,
Amazon give you a discount
Yeah, I mean-
if you prove that you have food stamps.
Yeah,
I have no idea what it costs a month because it's my wife who has the Prime account. I'm part of the
Yeah.
Prime account.
I mean, I see you get savings on stuff like this every once in a while, but for regular stuff, I never order anything.
It
unless
works-
I've
it
got
works
enough
good
to
if
be
you're-
above the free shipping thing, even though it may require several days to get here. So, and I'm not interested in movies and all that sort of things. I'm just wondering I don't see what I would get out of having a Prime membership.
It's
Most of the time.
$14.99. It's $14.99 a month or $139 for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if my wife pays it per month or she pays for the
Okay.
year. I honestly don't remember. Well, the other thing that you also get is you get access to Prime Video.
Right, and
Right.
that I don't care about, so that is not
Yeah.
if I did
That
care
doesn't
about
include
it.
and Prime Music, but in both situations, that doesn't include the whole library. Everything they have on there is not included.
Right, but I mean, if I was interested in that sort of thing, that would make it worthwhile, I think.
Well, they have apparently Prime Video has some interesting stuff on it. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's all great, but they have some
It's just
interesting
like-
stuff.
They do have some
Like-
decent stuff.
No, I
I was watching on Sci-Fi Channel the series The Expanse, which is extremely well written, by the way. If you've never seen it, you really should. But the first 3 seasons were on Sci-Fi, and then Sci-Fi decided to cancel it. And the actors who were part of that series petitioned Bezos to pick it up, and he did. He picked it up for another 3 seasons. So if you get Prime Video, you have access to all 6 seasons of that particular series. It's very, very well done. If you like sci-fi, this is done very nicely.
It's like the TV show that was on NBC called Manifest. They canceled it, and I believe Netflix picked it up.
Could be.
I think it was Netflix. It's supposed to come
There's
out.
a TV show that ABC did that I wish. I'm not real big on watching TV shows, especially series, but there's one series I watched all the way through, all 60 episodes in roughly 2 or 3 days. I wish somebody would pick that show back up, but they probably won't. That show was canceled like back in like 2016.
So the owner got a new TV for us, and the TV is like that thin. We're like, what the heck?
The Bronc 9 is saying at Alex check bot audio AV. I'm not sure I follow what he's saying. I thought he meant for you to check something, but now that I read it, I think your audio is good. I think
Or as
your
I know, I
video's good.
sound good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you're
with me.
fine. I mean, I haven't had any complaints from anyone on the audio tonight, both from myself and the Zoom, so we're good.
Unlike you, Ken, I don't have any problems. You unplug way too much stuff and plug too much stuff in.
He's cruising. He's cruising.
No, he done
Yeah.
cruised. That ship done sailed.
Oh,
That's perfect timing. I need a refill. I'll be back. Oh God.
Now the question is he gonna come back smiling or not?
No, he usually does.
Yeah, he usually does. He gets it.
oh, so
What happened, Alex?
What were you saying? We had a technical difficulty here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. That something's going on. Even technical difficulty showing over YouTube right now. Is your connection good? Is your Wi-Fi up?
I was saying, number one, on our own Wi-Fi, and I was saying that you have so many problems because with your computer, because you unplug and replug in so much stuff.
Oh, there you go again.
I only unplug and replug one thing. That's my old i7 that runs through the capture card that goes to my USB hub. Everything else stays plugged in. And then once I get a longer
I
extension,
don't know about that.
I do. You can check your cameras you have in my room. That's the only thing I unplug.
I don't have no cameras in your room, but I did have cameras.
What Mrs. K told me a while ago, because I said, we're going to get to the bottom of this. How is it you and Alex know what's going on?
But I did have cameras when I set up the network at the college. They installed the cameras for me. I didn't have to ask, and I had access. I could look at every little nook and cranny of that room remotely.
So I'm going to ask Rick a question. Did you get both of them? I'm going to ask Rick another question. Rick, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Did you get both of them?
Both those movies? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Have you gotten your cup yet, Rick?
Yep. I got it.
I think all the cups are delivered except the Darren's, Mike's, and BH Ringers. And they're out of my control, basically, to see what's going on with them. I got one more to give away to my classmates. Not give away, but give them. And then that'll be all done. Today's classmate was like, oh, let me pay you for that. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. That's fine. And then we talked for about another half hour. So it was a good day. Real good day. Next week is going to be interesting. With her going to pick up.
I have a question for you.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you think you would go to any of your classmates' funerals?
Do I think? Say it again, please.
Do you think you would go to any of your classmates' funerals?
Funerals.
Probably I would, yes. Now that I'm here locally in the state where the majority of them live, sure. If my friend in Arizona or my classmate in Arizona passed away and she elected to be buried in Arizona, I probably would not. Same way with my friend.
Like, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
There are one or two really good friends I had growing up that I would travel for the funeral.
Yeah.
But most of the classmates,
no,
unless I just happened to be near there at the time.
Right. A better answer to that question, Alex, would be this. In 2017, my best friend in high school passed away suddenly out of falling out of bed. He was in a nursing home. I took 3 days, got my butt to Indiana, and attended his funeral and his service. So, yeah, I would attend my classmates' funerals, yes. So, especially now that I'm local. I actually flew, not Allegiant, but what's the other one that's based out of Vegas?
Western.
Frontier.
Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frontier sucks pretty bad, unfortunately.
Yeah. I wished I'd have known that before I flew it.
Frontier used to be based out of the Midwest someplace. And then they went out of business, and the new Frontier is just some outfit that bought the name.
Got a technical question for Alex via chat. The Bronx 9 says, at Alex, check a VivoBook from Amazon with Win Home. Try to update to Pro. Key won't work. Help.
It sounds like he's got some kind of Asus VivoBook like laptop that won't accept his license key that he's got. That's what I get from that.
Okay.
his Windows Home.
I will wait for his response. Hopefully he heard you.
I
Make
did
sure
an
it's not
upgrade like that
everything.
on an HP laptop, but I didn't use one of these cheap ass keys that you can buy all around the net anyplace. I actually bought the upgrade key from Microsoft and shelled out their price.
I was showing Ken that apparently you can buy the old version of Windows Server 2019 for, apparently people are selling it for $48, which is really dark cheap for Windows Server, considering those, like the 2022 version goes for $350.
So the Bronc 9 said that's correct. And then Long Dog followed up. His question that I would ask would be, are you sure it's Windows Pro key? And the second question, and probably more on target, where did you purchase the key?
If he has a Windows Home key that he's trying to use to activate a Windows Pro install, it won't work. Or
No,
the
it
other
came
way
with
also
Home
will
and
not
he's
work.
trying to upgrade it to Pro.
Oh, God.
Right.
That's always a nightmare. I'm sorry, but that's always a nightmare.
Well, the question originally was check a VivoBook from Amazon with Win Home. Tried to upgrade to Pro. Key won't work. Help. And so
That's because the key he's got is probably for Windows 10 Home, and it won't act. Of course, it won't activate Windows 10, Windows Pro.
You're misinterpreting his question, Alex.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay.
He has a Windows Pro key that's not working.
correct. Right.
I would go back
Part of the
to where I
problem is
bought
going
it
to be,
from.
part of the problem is going to be that the VivoBook has an embedded home key on it.
Oh, okay.
And in order to bypass, in order to make it not automatically read the read that home key when you set up off the flash drive, off the Windows 10 flash drive, you have to modify a file on the flash drive to force it to give you the options of what version of Windows that you want to install, and then you can select Pro.
Okay. Hopefully he's catching all that.
But I don't know what file that is.
What's a
There's no-
VivoBook?
VivoBook is, I think it's on a Sony, if I
I'm
remember.
talking about the file that you modify on the flash drive to make it be able to install Pro if you've got an embedded key for Home.
Long Dog just asked the same thing I did. Second question, what is a Vivo? Is it a laptop? Is it a tablet? Is it a desktop? Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. No, it's a laptop.
Laptop, okay.
Yeah, typically it's a laptop. But part of the problem that he's having, it has an embedded in the BIOS somewhere, it has an embedded home key. My first question is what's the urgency to put it on Pro in the
Oh,
first
we have special guests tonight. Live Windows training Doug Betts. Welcome at Bronc 9. Watch my video solved how to upgrade Windows 10 Home Pre to Windows 10 Pro.
Because unless you're me, or you want to be able to modify group policy settings, or you need it to be hooked up to a domain, you really don't need Pro in a home setting.
Well, that's my question is what's the urgency for putting it on Pro? If it's just because, then my response would be, I don't understand why you're bothering. But that's me.
Well, the interesting thing about this is we have a chat question that's now being addressed on the Zoom, which is great. And it's also now being addressed from Doug Betts. By the way, Doug, thank you for being here. Zoom's open if you'd like to join us.
Not sure he wants to be associated with the Motley Crew.
And I don't blame him.
He got
I
his
don't blame
cup.
He may put
I don't blame him.
He may put you in the
Absolutely
waiting
not.
room as soon as you join, but you can try.
Do what?
I said he may put you in the waiting room as soon as you join.
No,
Well,
that's reserved for you, darling. I'm got news
Actually,
for you.
that would be on Saturday on his stream, and I'm not going to put him in the waiting room as soon as he joins. His humor's coming along, and we want to keep moving in the right direction.
Wait,
so-
you mean Doug's?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure.
I
No
think
problem,
everybody-
Doug. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I think we all need to like turn ourselves upside down in Doug's Zoom meeting to see really
Well,
if you really.
see, something like that needs to be discussed after the stream because Doug's watching the stream. Now he knows what the plan is.
Oh.
Well, nah, he's headed for bed.
I'm not the
Let him-
smartest
Yeah, yeah.
tool in the shed.
Let him go.
Yeah.
I'm not the smartest tool in the shed.
I've matured lately. I'm not even going to comment. Doug says it's not a problem with the Pro key. It's a glitch with the Win 10 Pro upgrade procedure. Okay, so yeah, you all three are saying the same thing. I'm
There's-
sure
there's a
between the
kind of
three
a-
of you, he'll get it.
Yeah, there's a procedure you have to go through, and honestly, having somewhat of an idea of what that procedure is, again, my response is why.
Yeah, not going to discuss it over the live stream, but remember what you just said about procedure. And I'm going to discuss a article that I read about a procedure.
Hmm.
This is why I get you guys on the hook. You're like, damn, what's he going to talk about now?
Medical, is it a medical procedure?
It would be considered a medical procedure, yes. Oh, well, let's continue with this. I like this. What's the next question?
Are you trying to tell us something?
No, I read it. I read a very interesting article, day before yesterday, I think it was, and all
Oh, the colon cancer.
well, now the cat's out of the bag. Okay, Greg, I wasn't going to discuss it over the stream, but okay.
I saw that on CNN.
Oh boy, anybody know any baseball scores? I got to get the subject changed here real quick.
No, if I had baseball scores, it would indicate that I care, and I don't.
It's playoffs. I like to follow them through the playoffs. Oh, and we don't have anybody here from New York, do we?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think we do.
Nope.
The New York Mets win 101 games this year. They get
Yeah.
bounced in the first round of the playoffs. I find that's hilarious. You win they play 162 game schedule. They win 101 games, and they can't win a 3-game playoff series. Terrible.
I believe that falls under the what is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Yeah, I don't know what it falls under, but I was just amazed. So how long have we been going now? 48 minutes. Not too bad of a guess. Alex, what are you researching?
I'm
We can see it in your glasses.
Well, not only that, but usually this indicates you're doing something. Or this. One of the two. You're not looking up something for KKAC, are you?
no, I'm
Tell
not.
us the truth.
No, I'm looking at Amazon. I'll tell you the truth. I've looked up everything I can look up. I can't find nothing else. I've looked up everything I can look up for KKAC. There's nothing else out there. They really don't have that much on there because they're not a very big, or they're not a big multi-million-dollar, $10,000 conglomerate corporation.
You did find out something new today, though, did you not?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I did. Their website and email is back up and operational.
No, that was yesterday. I was talking about what you
that was
discovered
yesterday.
today. Did the number 6 and 10 mean anything to you?
According to Indeed, my Indeed history which you can go in and look at and see what jobs you're applying to, and when you're applying to them, according to my Indeed history, unless they've reposted a job somewhere else, they only had the Indeed shows they only had between 6 and 10 applicants apply to the job, and they of course they went through those applications and only selected a few to apply to actually interview. So according to the message I got back on last Tuesday before I went on the interview, they supposedly only had 4 interviews. And not all 4 time slots appeared to be taken. I only knew that 2 time slots for sure had been taken. So for all I know, I could have a 50-50 chance at getting this position.
Hard to estimate odds when you don't know the qualifications of the other people.
That's the only thing, but it doesn't matter what job I apply to, where it is, or anything. I will never know the qualifications of the other people. All I can do is hope that they're less than mine.
Yep.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, you snuck in.
Sounds like
Didn't
Wintermute
even notice.
snuck in.
Yeah, didn't even know.
I didn't hear the bell. Boy, I'm gonna have to contact somebody about that.
Yeah, really.
Wintermute knows how to disable your bell.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go there.
Hey, Ken, you gotta call 867-5309.
I keep calling that number. I'm getting nowhere.
Kitty, kitty.
This is interesting.
Well, if you really want him to ring your bell, I'm sure he can find a way, but
No, not ring it, disable it.
Well, did that start or not? See no error. Huh. Oh well. I was trying to find something real quick to put on the green screen, but I'll have to work on it when I have a little bit more time. Instead of trying to jump through hoops here. I saw something about Carolina football today, Wintermute, but I don't remember what it was. Did you guys have a big shakeup or something down there?
The coach. Rule.
No, it was about a player. One of the players got injured or has a...
Mayfield's out. Is that what you mean?
Could be. It could have been. He's out, like, indefinitely?
Yeah, but probably a couple weeks. Not on IR. Yeah. He's probably done, though.
Yeah, I've heard rumblings here.
Sam Darnold coming off IR maybe soon. Probably get a shot. Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a business. It's no longer the game that it was.
No, but they fired their coach on Monday.
Because
So we got an interim coach.
Well, maybe this did
Because
work.
it wasn't working.
I thought,
They should have fired him last year, but yeah, they didn't.
well, it looks like they won a bunch of games. Why'd they fire the coach?
The Panthers? Are we talking Panthers or are you talking another team? What are you
Well,
talking
which
about?
one are you
Panthers have won
talking
one
about?
game.
This was it. I Googled Carolina football. It brings up the Tar Heels.
That's college, North Carolina. I thought you was talking about the Panthers. Sorry. I don't
Okay.
pay attention to Tar Heels. I'm a State fan.
Okay. Oh, you're talking to pro then. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the pro.
Well, this is interesting. It actually did download what I was trying to do. It actually played it, but now I can't find it in my downloads. That's weird. Go ahead, Alex. Say what you're going to say.
Probable user error.
probably should be your top number 1 or top 3 should be highlighted in downloads.
You would think, yes. But
Yeah,
it's
mine
not.
separates into today and last month, and then
Yeah,
Earlier-
whatever was downloaded today.
yeah.
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago I downloaded it. No big deal.
Are you sure that's where it's going?
All my other downloads go to my downloads, so I would hope so.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. Possible. It's not. I was going. What I did is I went and got for the green screen. I got a Wheel of Fortune 1-minute video, and what I was going to do is I was going to sync it as Vanna touched the thing, I was going to touch the. Never mind. It was just a crazy idea. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. So I'm going to go over here.
That's the thing. That's what she said.
Angela Lansbury passed away.
I've seen that. She was 96 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the hell was that?
Today,
Yeah.
Today?
It was posted today. Yeah. Mhm.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know she was 96 years old.
Well, yeah, I knew she was up there in age, but
yeah, if you go back to see the photos when she was young, she was a looker when she was young.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yes, she
Yeah.
was. So I'll go ahead and give some shout outs while this is running. Tony Wallow was first into the chat tonight. Great Guy was a distant second. Chris Garrett was third. BH Ringer was fourth. I was waiting for that guy to show up yesterday. It said he was third with the fifth or fourth with the fifth, but he never showed up. So,
No, I didn't.
so I think that was about it. Long Dog was there, of course. I saw Wintermute was there earlier. Blackwatch was there earlier. Jeff Ryman was with us. He's also on Zoom. And that looks to be about it.
I was
And-
there at 9:17. I'm still second.
see you all later, YouTube.
Hold on a minute. I will tell you. Actually, in a second, I will go ahead and hit start stream, stop stream. There we go.